St. Paul's High School is located on Treaty 1 territory, the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe Cree, Oji Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the national homeland of the Red River Métis. We recognize our responsibility to each other as treaty people. We acknowledge the harms of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to moving forward together towards a hope-filled future in respectful partnership with all Indigenous peoples in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and collaboration. The version of O Canada that you're about to hear was released by Rev 52 of Calgary, Alberta. The arrangements include Cree Nation and Rev 52 member Akina, first Canadian or French-Canadian solo recording artist Renelle Ray, and Canadian R&B solo recording artist Janelle Tyrell. Please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Kakanadag ni titawinan ni sakitanan ni wiasuatena. Car ton bras s'est porté l'épée.
Seated. I invite Father Con Mulvihill, S.J., chaplain of St. Paul's High School, to come forward and lead us into prayer.
Good afternoon. Let us unite our hearts in prayer and entrust to the hands of the Lord the brothers in our community who are graduating today, the class of 2026. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. To the graduates, may the Lord bless you with the knowledge and skills you need to provide for yourselves and your families, and to contribute to the beauty of God's creation and to the flourishing of human possibility. May God give you the grace to make wise choices and be faithful to your commitments, always confident in the support of those who love you. May you find joy and peace in your days. May you be open to an ongoing sense of wonder in God's creation. And may you be creative in seeing potential as your lives unfold. May you find love in your lives, and may your love find others. May you take with you from here an appreciation of the call to justice embedded in the Jewish scriptures and the New Testament. May you be men of peace, piety, and moral principle in your dealing with others for the common good. And may you appreciate a deeper sense of meaning and hope that the Christian gospel and all the great religious traditions call us to. Lord, we thank you for the talents and generosity and humor of these students who have enriched our community here for these past 4 years. We thank you for their parents and for all those who have loved and supported them on their path through and beyond St. Paul's. May the Lord bless them with all good things. And may the Lord who has begun this work in our graduates carry it through to completion. May they continue, as St. Paul aspired to fight the good fight, to run the good race, and to keep the faith. We pray all these things through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Father Mulvihill. Distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends of the graduating class, and to the graduands, welcome to the 2026 Convocation exercises and annual Grade 12 Awards ceremony. My name is Kevin Sterner, the principal of St. Paul's High School, and it's my distinct pleasure to be your MC for this afternoon. Today marks a very special day as we gather to celebrate the achievements, growth, and spirit of the graduating class. I want to express my deepest thanks to all students for being men for others and embracing the principles that define St. Paul's. Thank you to those who have demonstrated a genuine commitment to serving others, living your faith, lifting each other up, and building welcoming communities. Today, we recognize and honor individual accomplishments. Let us remember that these achievements are not just an indication of academic proficiency, but also a reflection of your character and the positive influence that you have on those around you. I want to acknowledge that every student present has made a meaningful contribution to the school's mission. Whether it's through acts of kindness, supporting your peers, engaging in initiatives that promote social justice, or actively participating in school activities, each one of you has played a vital role in shaping our community. I also extend a heartfelt thanks to the faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly to guide and inspire our students. Your dedication to providing a nurturing and inclusive learning environment and your commitment to our students' growth and well-being are remarkable. Thank you for going above and beyond to ensure that this school remains a place where each student feels loved and empowered. I have a few practical reminders before we start the formal proceedings here. Please silence any mobile devices that you may have on you, and this will help avoid interruptions during the ceremony. Washrooms are available on the upper level as well as the lower level behind the bleachers. Please hold your applause until the name of each award recipient is announced during individual awards. And in the case of group awards, please applaud after the final recipient's name is announced. Together, we can create an atmosphere that honors each award recipient while also respecting the desire for families to have time to gather and celebrate after the ceremony. You're welcome to take pictures during the ceremony. However, we ask you to please do so from where you're seated. Edge Imaging will be taking photographs of your son receiving his diploma and awards. In addition, candid photos will be taken by Andrew Mann, class of 15, during the ceremony. All convocation photos will be available online with complimentary digital downloads available. Further details will be emailed to parents. Today's ceremony opens with recognition of students who have excelled in their academic pursuits. The Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, recognizes students who have achieved the highest academic standing over the last 2 years of high school. On behalf of Her Excellency and Right Honorable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada, I invite Mr. Bob Lewin, President of St. Paul's High School, forward to present the Governor General's Medal to Max Schulz-Pozios. And if Max and Mr. Lewin can stay on stage for a moment, the President's Gold Medal is awarded for the highest standing in grade 12. This award also goes to Max Schulz-Pozios. Thank you, Mr. Lewin. The Board of Directors Silver Medal is awarded for second highest standing in grade 12. I invite Mrs. Nancy Militano, member of St. Paul's High School Board of Directors, to come forward and present the award. This award recipient is Cohen Derwin. Thank you, Mrs. Militano. I invite Dr. Christopher Adams, Rector of St. Paul's College, to come forward to present the next awards. The Chown Centennial Scholarship Award is awarded to a student who will be attending the University of Manitoba with a high academic standing and fine citizenship qualities. This year's recipient is Kyron Trollett. The St. Paul's College Alumni and Friends Entrance Scholarship is awarded to Scholastic Achievement and Leadership to a student enrolling at St. Paul's College next year. This recipient is Cole Wilson. The St. Paul's College Jesuit Entrance Scholarship is awarded to a student enrolling in St. Paul's College next year who has demonstrated scholastic achievement and leadership as well. This year's recipient is William Mungai. Thank you, Dr. Adams. Many students have been offered entrance scholarships at various universities and through other award agencies. Information about these scholarships and awards is provided in St. Paul's High School, that was provided by St. Paul's High School by our local universities and self-reported by students. Please refer to the program for a full list of these scholarships and awards. The following awards are presented each year at St. Paul's Convocation to recognize students who exemplify academic excellence, character, leadership, and service. I invite the Honorable Carla Compton, MLA for Tuxedo, to come forward to present the Tuxedo MLA Scholarship, which is given for academic achievement and demonstrated community service. The recipient is Alden Minuk. Thank you, Minister Compton. I invite the Honorable Kathleen Cook, MLA for Roblin, to come forward to present the Roblin MLA Scholarship, which is given for academic achievement and demonstrated community service. The recipient is Pipilolua Babalola. Thank you, Minister Cook. The Fort White MLA Obicon Scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates above average academic achievement and school community involvement. I ask Minister Khan, MLA for Fort White, to come forward to present this award. The recipient this year is Jacob Slack. Thank you, Mr. Minister Khan. The Counselor Evan Duncan Citizenship Award recognizes a student of solid character who has contributed in a positive manner to the tone of his graduating class and exemplified civic-minded leadership qualities, respect for teachers and students, and a commitment to academic achievement and community involvement. I ask Counselor Duncan to come forward to present this award. This year, the award is presented to Lennox Gupta. Thank you, Minister Duncan, or Counselor Duncan. St. Paul's High School Award for Musical Excellence is presented to a student who has demonstrated a strong commitment to musical performance, consistent diligence in practice, and creativity in his musical pursuits. I invite Mr. Giovanni Varelli, class of 2012, to present this award to this year's recipient, Derek Barrientos. Thank you, Mr. Varelli. The Ed Werbowski Memorial Scholarship is given each year by the Charleswood Rotary Club. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating student who excels in academics and contributes to the life of the school and community. I ask Ms. Leanne Metz, Charleswood Rotary Club board member, to come forward and present the scholarship to Landon Pinette. Thank you, Ms. Mitz. The Duncan Norrie Memorial Scholarship, named in honor of Duncan J.W. Norrie, professional engineer, who was a student at St. Paul's from 1974 to 1976. He was a member of the Crusader football team and an enthusiastic supporter of school activities. Duncan passed away accidentally in 1992. I call upon Mr. Peter Pura, class of 86, friend of the Norrie family, to present this award. Duncan was a strong believer in the necessity of a well-rounded education, with emphasis on citizenship, scholarship, and athletics. This award is dedicated in his name and given to a student demonstrating these qualities. This year's recipient is Cole Brandis. Thank you. I ask Mr. Pure to remain on stage for the next award, and together I'd like to call up two other guests to help assist with the presentation of this next award. Would Luca Pura and Bianca Pura also come up to the stage? Dr. Andrew Pura graduated from St. Paul's High School in 1982, where he excelled academically and participated in team sports. He particularly enjoyed his years as Crusader football player and was the recipient of the Eddie Cass Award. Andrew's love for science led him to pursue a career in medicine, and he was proud to serve the Toronto area as a medical doctor for many years prior to his accidental death in 2001. This award is given to a graduating student who has excelled in his studies, participated in St. Paul's team sports, and who is continuing to university to study medicine or sciences. Mr. Pura is Dr. Pura's brother, and Luca and Bianca are niece and nephew. I ask Matthew Kruger to come forward to accept this award. Thank you to the Pura family. The Trevor M. Atchison Richard M. Couture Award is presented in honor of and memory of two St. Paul's graduates, Trevor Atchison, class of 93, and Richard Couture, class of 95. Richard and Trevor died accidentally in 1995. Richard and Trevor were both graduates of St. John Brebeuf School and St. Paul's High School. After leaving St. Paul's, they both enrolled in the University of North Dakota to pursue their careers. And despite their focus and dedication on their studies, they found time for their friends, even when there were no hours left in the day. As a result, they were surrounded by many close and dear friends. This annual award celebrates their memory and is presented to a graduating student who has exhibited a strong work ethic in both academic and co-curricular activities, who best exemplifies a goal-oriented focus towards secondary education, and who is well-rounded as an individual for the betterment of himself and for those around him. In short, a friend to everyone. I now call upon Dr. Wayne Atchison to present this award. This year, the award committee has selected Derek Barrientos. Thank you, Dr. Atchison. The Kyriakos Koutas O2 Memorial Scholarship is given to a student who has demonstrated selflessness, a positive attitude, good-natured humor, and tried to be a friend to all. I ask Mr. Jared Cook, class of 2000, to present the award to this year's recipient, Charlie Havixbeck. Thank you, Mr. Cook. The Todd Davison Believe in a Goal Scholarship is awarded in honor of Todd Davison, a St. Paul's graduate from the class of 2004, who bravely fought cancer for 2.5 years before passing in 2006. Todd personally joined the fight against cancer by creating a Believe in a Goal Foundation. He organized a charity hockey game that featured a star-studded NHL lineup. In one evening, the game generated over $50,000, which was donated toward cancer research and funded NHL experiences for children and adolescents that were cancer patients. Believe in a Goal has raised over $300,000 for cancer research, patient care, and comfort in Manitoba. The funds were also used to develop 2 special rooms at Children's Hospital for adolescent cancer patients and their families to use when receiving treatment. The Todd Davison Believe in a Goal Scholarship is awarded annually and has created for a student athlete that has extremely dedicated to his sport, maintained his scholastic studies, and contributed back to the community by being a man for others. I invite Aidan Davison, class of 2028, nephew of Todd Davison, to come forward to make the presentation of this award to very deserving recipient, Gabriel Grenier. Thank you, Aidan. St. Paul's actively tries to educate students to work against violence and toward peace. Some years ago, one of our own students was a victim of senseless act of violence. We introduced the award to promote justice to the world and heighten an awareness of events like these, which is in a just world would simply just not happen. For these reasons, the Sean Nelson Peace and Nonviolence Scholarship was instituted to honor the dignity with which Sean faced in the effects of violence in his own life. The scholarship was awarded annually to a grade 12 student who, by his example and service in the community, has demonstrated concern for justice and peace. I ask Mr. Robert Prasnick, Superintendent of Manitoba Catholic Schools, to come forward to present this scholarship to Jaden Yablonsky. Thank you, Mr. Prasnick. The next award is established in 2011 by Dr. Daniel Wolf in appreciation of the history education he received and the history teachers he had while he was here as a student at St. Paul's. Dr. Wolf, a graduate of the class of '76, has been a professor of university at several Canadian universities and is the 20th Principal and Vice Chancellor at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. The prize is awarded to a member of the graduating class pursuing post-secondary education, who demonstrates an aptitude for and excels in the study of history and who maintains an academic average above 80% during his time here at St. Paul's. I now invite Andrew Harder, class of '93, Social Studies Department Head, to present the Dr. Daniel Wolf, class of '76 History Prize to Reese Amaral. Thank you. And Mr. Harder can stay on the stage for this next award as well. The Stephen Rosenfeld Certified General Accountants Award is given to a student who has shown academic excellence, a commitment to social values, leadership, and an interest in the general management profession. This award is donated by Mr. Stephen Rosenfeld, an alumnus of '72. I ask Mr. Harder to present the award to this year's recipient, Elijah Rempel. Thank you, Mr. Harder. Giovanni Battista Riccioli was a Jesuit priest who lived in the 17th century and spent most of his life in Bologna, Italy, where he was a professor of astronomy. This award recognizes a student for excellent scholarship in the sciences, along with demonstrated service to the school and in the broader community. I invite Mr. Jared Cook, class of 2000, back up onto the stage as Science Department Head to present the award to the recipient, Matthew Mee. Thank you. The next award is presented to a graduating student from each of the Catholic high schools in Manitoba. The recipient has shown a commitment to the community by demonstrating care and concern for others while working to build bridges and connections with others in the school and also the broader community. The award recipient has also demonstrated faithful and generous service for others within his own community. The Catholic Foundation of Manitoba recognizes and affirms the award recipient's commitment to the Catholic values of love for others, community building, peace, and service. On behalf of Catholic Foundation of Manitoba, I invite Mr. Nick Chabenko, past president of the Catholic Foundation of Manitoba, to come forward to present this award to this year's recipient, Matthew McCallum. Congratulations, Matthew, and thank you, Mr. Chabanko. The Mark Matenko Art Prize is presented to a graduating student for excellence in art. Mark Matenko graduated in 1988 from St. Paul's as a medical student when he passed away. Mark was an extraordinarily gifted young man who excelled academically and was a gifted athlete. He particularly enjoyed basketball. In addition, Mark had unparalleled artistic talent, and he often used those talents to benefit the school. For example, the beautiful stained glass windows in our Martyrs Chapel were designed by Mark. I asked Mr. Lawrence Broadhurst, English and Arts Department Head, to present the prize and scholarship to Cole Wilson. Thank you. And Mr. Broadhurst can remain on stage for this next award as well. The Friesen's Excellence Award recognizes a student who has demonstrated exceptional creativity and made meaningful contributions to the artistic life of the school. This year's recipient has been a member of the photography club throughout the 4 years at St. Paul's. His creativity, commitment, and welcoming spirit have made him an invaluable contributor to both photography club and the yearbook. I ask Mr. Lawrence Broadhurst to present the award to Patrick Yacoub. Thank you, Mr. Broadhurst. Each year, the St. Paul's Religion Department holds an essay competition among grade 12 students, exploring topics of philosophy. The St. Paul's High School Philosophy Prize is funded by an alumnus and will be made annually and awarded at Convocation. Submissions were reviewed by a panel of faculty and judged on clarity and coherence of expression, persuasiveness of argument, and originality of thought. I asked Dr. Robert Pushniak, class of '89, religion and philosophy teacher, to come forward to present the award to co-winners, Miles Legatti and Christian Nevis. Thank you. The St. Paul's High School Mathematics Award is awarded to a student who excelled in mathematic contests and in advanced placement calculus and pre-calculus mathematics. I invite Jeff Richardson, Mr. Justin Damon, class 2010, Math Department Head, to present the award to Cohen Derwin. It never came in. Thank you, Mr. Damon. The next awards are given on behalf of Edge Imaging to recognize special merit, creativity, service to the community, and leading by example. I invite Mr. Jason Hurton, Vice Principal Academics, to come forward to present the award. This year, 4 awards are available and presented to Joshua Akinpelu, Dimitri Alavizos, Michael Alavizos, and Michael Daphnis. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mr. Hurton. St. Paul's Student Council Spirit Award is presented to a student elected by his classmates for participation in and support of school activities that go far beyond the normal demonstration of school spirit. A recipient's name will be inscribed on the wooden plaque that hangs in the east hallway of their school. I ask Ms. Rellinger to present the award. And this year's recipient is Chidubam Nadi. Thank you, Ms. Rellinger. The St. Paul's High School Debate Awards are given for excellence in debating with a demonstrated commitment to the debate program. I invite Mr. Oliver Ridley, class of 2000, senior debate coach, to come forward to present the award to Landon Panette. Thank you. The Father Barry Connolly SJ Athletic Award is the highest athletic award given by the school and is awarded to a graduating student for his academic competence, character, leadership, and excellence in participation in athletics at St. Paul's High School. It is voted on by all Crusader coaches and moderators. I ask Mr. Andrew Harder, Director of Athletics, to come forward to present the award to this year's recipient, Samuel Opanubi. Thank you. Schulich Awards are designed for entrepreneurial-minded high school graduates who excel in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM. St. Paul's High School uses a rigorous selection process to designate one student who best represents these criteria. I ask Mr. Stacy Daynard, class of '88, to come forward to present the award to this year's nominee, Cohen Derwin. Thank you. The National Book Award recipient is a student who demonstrates superior academic performance, original and creative thought, and exceptional achievement in a broad context. Student excels in academic pursuits, demonstrates enthusiasm for intellectual exploration, and has a strong involvement in the life of the school and community. I ask Mr. Lawrence Broadhurst back to the stage to present the award to this year's recipient, Matthew McCallum. And while Matthew is taking his picture, I just wanted to acknowledge that he did win the Waterloo Euclid Math Contest. You can stay up in front. Unfortunately, the award never did show up on time for this celebration, so I just wanted to make sure Matthew was acknowledged that he was the school champion for the highest score for the Waterloo Euclid Math Contest. So congratulations. Thank you. The St. Paul's Parent Guild Book Award is given to a student for diligent his applications to his studies, and outstanding improvement in English language arts. I invite Mrs. Kelly Morganti, Parent Guild President, to come forward to present the award to John Tatlongri. Thank you. And I ask Ms. Morganti to remain on the stage for this next award as well. The recipient of the St. Paul's Parent Guild Leadership Award is selected by the entire St. Paul's student body and faculty. The award is given for demonstrated leadership inside and outside the classroom. This award is the second highest award given by the school to a grade 12 student. I invite again Mrs. Morganti to present the award to this year's recipient, Joshua Akinpelu. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Kelly for the excellent work with the Parent Guild over the years and the year as president of the Guild. So thank you. I now ask Mr. Bob Lewin to come forward to give his address.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Members of the class of 2026, this is an important day for you, your families, and St. Paul's. Today we recognize your growth in faith, intellect, character, and service. We also acknowledge the many people who have supported you along the way. Your families, teachers, coaches, mentors, friends, and one another. Over these years, St. Paul's has asked much of you. You have been expected to learn, contribute to the life of the school, respond to challenge, and to grow in your understanding of yourselves, others, and God. Along the way, you have built friendships, found your place in this community, and you have left your mark on it. You are not the same young men that first walked through these doors. This school is now part of your story, filled with memories that will take on new meaning as the years pass on. Our hope is that St. Paul's prepared you for more than achievement. We hope it has prepared you for a life of meaning, one marked by confidence and humility, faith and compassion, purpose and service. And that is at the heart of Jesuit education. It is not just about becoming successful. It is about becoming more fully who God is calling you to be. At the Ignatius Jesuit Center in Guelph, there is a sculpture by Canadian artist William McElchran called Ignatius the Pilgrim, often known as Ignatius in the Wind. The sculpture shows St. Ignatius leaning forward, his cloak gathered around him, moving with purpose. Ignatius is not sheltered from the wind, nor is he turning away from it. He is stepping into it. And that is an appropriate image for this day. Gentlemen, you are leaving St. Paul's, a place that has helped form you, and you are stepping into a future that will bring both possibility and challenge. Some of what lies ahead will be exciting, some will be difficult. At times, you will face uncertainty, disappointment, and decisions that will test your character. Remember what has been formed in you here at St. Paul's. Be reflective, not passive. Be prayerful, but not withdrawn. Be humble, but not afraid. We have confidence in you to think clearly, to act generously, and to remain grounded in what is good and true. Please remember to take care of one another. The friendships you have built here will matter in the years ahead. Stay connected. Notice when a friend is struggling. Reach out, make room for others. Be the person who brings steadiness, encouragement, and kindness when someone else needs it. Your success will matter, but so will the way you treat people and the care you show for others. And this is part of what it means to be contemplatives in action, being attentive to God's presence, honest about the world as it is, and ready to respond with courage and compassion. Members of the class of 2026, St. Paul's has been an important part of your formation, but that formation does not end today. God will continue to shape you through the people you meet, the responsibilities that you accept, the choices you will make, and the good that you choose to do. When you return to St. Paul's as alumni, I hope you will see that St. Paul's has helped form you, but I hope you will also see the many ways that God has continued to shape your lives after you left here. Please know that you will always have a home here at St. Paul's High School. On behalf of all of your teachers, the faculty and staff, administration, we thank you for your leadership, your humor, energy, friendship, and most of all, your presence here. You have contributed to this community in so many ways, and we are so very proud of you. Class of 2026, may you continue to become more fully who God is calling you to be. May you step into the future with courage. May you remain grounded in your faith. May you use your gifts in the service of others. May you take care of one another. And may you always know that God walks with you wherever the road ahead may lead. Congratulations, and God bless. Before we continue, I would like to recognize a special guest with us today, Mr. Tom Lucier. Mr. Lucier served St. Paul's High School as a teacher, vice principal, and principal before helping to establish Gonzaga Middle School and serving as its executive director. St. Paul's is grateful for its partnership with Gonzaga. This year, 7 members of the class of 2026 began their educational journey at GMS, and we are pleased to celebrate this milestone with them, their teachers, and their families today. Mr. Lucier, congratulations as you conclude your time as executive director. Your leadership has made a lasting difference at Gonzaga, at St. Paul's, and in the wider community. I would also like to recognize our very own Mr. Ray Como, who will become Gonzaga's next executive director. Mr. Como, we wish you every blessing as you begin this important work. Please join me in thanking Mr. Lucier and congratulating Mr. Como. Finally, I would like to take a moment to recognize our outstanding principal, Mr. Kevin Sterner. At this time last year, Mr. Sterner agreed to serve as interim principal, and he stepped into the role with generosity, humility, and a deep commitment to serve the school. Throughout this year, he has provided steady and thoughtful leadership for students, staff, families, and our community. He has served with care, sound judgment, and a strong sense of responsibility. For me personally, it has been a privilege to work alongside Mr. Sterner over many years as teaching colleagues, as members of the administration team, and this year as interim principal. I am truly grateful for his leadership, his friendship, and the generous way he has served St. Paul's. Mr. Sterner, thank you for the year you have given to this community. We wish you every blessing as you return to the classroom full-time next year. Our students will be fortunate to have you as their teacher, and St. Paul's is better because of your service. Please join me in thanking Mr. Sterner.
Thank you, Mr. Lewin. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and honor our faculty who have reached significant milestones with respect to service of St. Paul's High School community. I ask that each faculty member to stand when your name is called and remain standing until the last name is called within your group. For those that have celebrated 10 to 19 years with us, Paulo Borges, Lawrence Broadhurst, Justin Damon, Jacqueline Walesko, Dennis Costa, Jared Cook, Anna McGill, Casey Whitfield, Cindy Kachansky, Diane Samin, David Havexbeck, Robert Pushniak, James Schrader, and Ted Hyam. Thank you. For those that are celebrating 20 to 29 years with St. Paul's, Robert Morello, Jared Stadnick, Jason Hurton, Joel Adair, Peter Pura, Andrew Harder, Joanne Higginson, Jeff Leping, Jennifer Colton, and Bob Lewin. I'd like to just pause at this point to recognize one of our faculty members. Over the years, Mr. Andrew Harder, class of 93, has served St. Paul's in numerous capacities, demonstrating dedication and versatility. His roles have included social studies and economics teacher, social studies department head, intramural coordinator, hockey coach, all sport breakfast coordinator, athletic director. I'd like to personally thank and congratulate Mr. Harder for his faithful and generous service to our school community over the years. Andrew, your contributions have made a significant impact, and we are deeply grateful for your contributions. In addition to Mr. Harder's name, his name will be inscribed on a large plaque outside the library, along with the other names of teachers who are part of the 25-year club. I invite Mr. Lewin to come forward to assist in presenting the 25-year commemorative plaque, and I invite Mr. Harder forward to receive that plaque. Thank you. I'm delighted to acknowledge a few of our staff members who, believe it or not, have been with us for over 30 years. Myself included, Mr. Daynard, and Mr. Como. Congratulations to all faculty members on your faithful service and commitment to our school community. Our last and most important award is the Jesuit Schools Network Award. It is awarded for characteristics which go right to the heart of the sort of education that's provided by a Jesuit school. The development of each student's God-given talents to full measure is a prominent goal of a Jesuit secondary education. Its aim, however, has not been simply the acquisition of a storage of information and skills or preparation for a career, although those are important in themselves, but are also recognizing that they are emerging Christian leaders. The ultimate aim of a Jesuit secondary education is full growth to the person, which leads to action that is suffused with the spirit and presence of Jesus Christ, a man for others. The Jesuit Schools Network Award is given by the school's director of the apostolate and is presented to a student who best resembles the ideal of being a well-rounded in all the areas that follow, being intellectually competent, open to growth, religious, loving, and being committed to doing justice in generous service to the people of God. I ask Mr. Bob Lewin, President and Director of the Apostolate, to present this award to Chidubam Nadi. Congratulations, Dubum. We now move to the most significant part of the ceremony, the presentation of diplomas for the class of 2026. Honor Roll certificates are awarded to students whose averages round to 80 or above. Students with averages between 80 and 89 receive silver certificates, and students with averages of 90% or above will receive gold certificates. Academic first certificates are awarded to students or student with the highest academic standing in each course. Activity letters are issued for excellent participation in co-curricular activities over a student's time here at St. Paul's. Letters are awarded by the Student Council to students who demonstrated a high degree of participation in school activities not directly associated with their studies. Diploma presentation instructions. I have a few instructions here. In a few moments, I will call the name of each graduate. If applicable, individual achievements including honor roll, activity letters, and academic firsts will be displayed on the digital displays. Each graduate is asked to walk to the platform when their name is called. Mr. Lewin will hand the diploma. Please turn and face the photographer while holding your diploma folder, pause for the photo, and then proceed off stage. We invite family members to cheer for their graduate as they cross the stage, of course. And after the final diploma is awarded, I will invite everyone to join in a final round of applause to celebrate the entire graduating class. So thank you for your support and cooperation. Ready, okay. Joshua Moyasore Oluwa Akinpelu. Dimitri Alavizos. Michael Alavizos. Connor Allison. Reese Martino Amaral. Riley Anderson. Aristotle Joaquin Anguluan. Alejandro Ashmore Martinez. Toby Awoyanfa. Musa Aziz. Pipe Lolua Babalola. James Bailey. Tyler Balzer. Andre Barnaby. Noah Daniel James Barnes. Hope he's okay. Derek Barrientos. Mauricio Barrientos Garay. Joaquim Sandino Belen. Brady Bell. Mohammed Ali Benzaglam. Milkeas Bayen. Lukian Bick. Quinn Boulanger. Hayden Bowman. Cole William Brandis. Adrian Braun. Nathan Burzak. Roberto Bastillo Pole. Colin Blaine Cabrito. Caden Caron. Mateo Caronte. Gavin Christopher Frank Carver. Rylan Chin. Timothy Clark. Reed Conchatre. Jacob Conrad. Christophe Cote. Alexander Goliath Korshen. Aaron Coward. Arnav Dabas. Michael Daphnis. Michael D'Andrea Mateo. Francesco De Luca. Cohen Wesley Derwin. Anthony Edward. Adam Isa. Pasha Elahion. Cody Brian Farrell. Brody Surratt Gallant. Emil Garcia. Metaj Gill. Gabriel Jose Castillo Grenier. Sean Grual. Lennox Gupta. Vinay Gupta. Sam Hansen. Joseph Hatlang. Charlie Havixbeck. Xavier Hazel. Alex Hendricks. Cy Horn. Maddox Hung. Elio Imbroño. Sajan Johal. Vedansh Joshi. Rishi Kapoor. Dion Calais. Manahim Kokar. Harry Klimchuk. Ahmed Karoma. Owen Kozlowski. Aiden Crack. Matthew Kruger. Davis Crut. Piotr Kolbinski. Max Kwong. Miles Legatti. Samuel Douglas Nee Taki Larson. Torin McLean, I think on this side. Liam Manser. Matteo Mandarano. Liam Marchant. Cole Marlatt. Benjamin Matras. Matthew John McCallum. Kieran Ross McMullen. Jaden Mehta. Zachary Metzstag. Matthew Me. Alden Minook. Konstantin Mizero. Zachary Monin. Tommy Motkaluk. Eric Mulchy. Mason Monday. William Mackenzie Mungai. Khalil Nader. Zachary Nazar. Hudson William Neal. Christian Nevis. Caden Jordan No. Declan Nickel. Tyson Nemetz. Rimso Nkachika. Chidubam Chukwu Emeka Nadi. Tomiwa Ulumide. Joaquin Ong. Samuel Openubi. Alexander Payson. Afton Powell. Jinwoo Park. Keenan Russell Patterson. Landon Panette. Carter Polanski. Luca Pura. Micah Justin Regassa. Nisal Ratnayake. Elijah Rempel. Ben Render. Ibrahim Roma. Nicholas Rodrigue. Zachary Sadowski. Yvonne Salazar. Emmanuel Daniel Samuel. Max William Schulz Posios. Manat Sethi. Pranay Sharma. Pavlos Simeonitis. Jacob Slack. Connor Sloaney. Akamvir Sohi. Anson Emilio Stefanishin. Jason Kenneth Stern. Chari Storzak. Cooper Stewart. John Anthoniel Tatlongari. Luke Tinley. Armand Tour. Zion Torres. Kyron Troller. Sean Vincent Tamambing. Frankie Valelli. Louis Vanas. Kai Veach. Tristan Whelan. Aiden Whiteside. Dominic Whitney. Jack Manley Weens. Cole Wilson. Daniel Wisniewski. Jaden Yablonsky. Patrick Yakub. Andrew Young Zabolotny. James Zhang. Ala Zeed. Tamir Husni Waji Zeed. Connor Zook. And one big round of applause for the entire class of 2026. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, thank you for that warm congratulatory clap. I now invite Mr. Randy Van der Mosler, class of 86, president of the St. Paul's Alumni Association, to come forward and address our graduates and brand new alumni.
Just one more speech, guys. President Lewin, Principal Sterner, Jesuit fathers, distinguished faculty and staff, families and friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. My name is Randy Van der Mosler, and I'm proud to serve as president of the St. Paul's High School Alumni Association. Just a few short weeks ago, I celebrated my own 40-year reunion, a reminder that no matter how much time passes, St. Paul's remains an important part of who we are. Now, before you start doing the math, yes, I graduated before Wi-Fi, smartphones, and Googles. And if you wanted correct information, you actually had to ask a teacher, so it was a really difficult time. So, congratulations to the class of 2026. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You should be incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished. I still remember the emotions I felt when I received my diploma. I was excited about graduating alongside my friends, nervous about what the future held, and a little sad, believing I was closing an important chapter of my life, which is my time at St. Paul's High School. But looking back, you realize your time at St. Paul's is not ending, and in many ways, it's just beginning. Today, you officially become alumni and join the St. Paul's High School Alumni Association. The association was established 13 years ago under the leadership of Father Len Altilia, S.J., to strengthen the lifelong relationship between the school and its graduates. Our mission is simple: to be alumni for others, guided by the Jesuit tradition of the high school, serving and connecting our community. So today, the association represents more than 10,000 alumni. 15 dedicated alumni currently serve on our board of directors, representing graduating classes from back to 1986 through to 2021. Throughout the year, we bring alumni together in many different ways. We host our speaker series featuring graduates making a difference around the world. We volunteer with organizations such as the Christmas Cheer Board. We gather to cheer on the Winnipeg Jets, host networking events, and create opportunities for alumni to reconnect. Everything we do is guided by one simple goal: keeping Crusaders connected. So what does this mean? I believe it means several things. First, it means living the Crusader spirit every day. Each one of us, including you, the class of 2026, has been shaped by the Jesuit ideal of being men for others. It means being aware of the needs of those around us, recognizing the challenges in our communities, and asking ourselves how we can make a positive difference. One of my favorite quotes that captures the spirit comes from Sir Winston Churchill, and it is, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." That's the Crusader spirit. And being an alumnus also means remaining connected. The first connection is one with each other. Gentlemen, during your years here, you have built relationships that have the potential to last a lifetime. Life will take each of you different directions, but I encourage you to stay connected. These friendships will become some of the greatest blessings of your lives. The second connection is to St. Paul's High School. Whether your future takes you across the city, across the country, or across the world, whether you build a career, raise a family, or pursue new adventures, a part of your story will always belong here. So I encourage you to embrace that connection, just as thousands of other alumni have before you. Come back and attend reunions and alumni events. Volunteer as a coach or mentor. Consider serving on the Alumni Association, and you can be lucky enough to give a speech like I am today. Keep in touch with the school, and don't forget to let us know whenever your email or mailing address changes. As you walked across the stage today, you became part of a global network of St. Paul's alumni, a family that spans generations and continents. In the end, what unites us is the Crusader spirit, our lifelong friendships, our commitment to our school, and above all, the dedication of being men for others. That is what it truly means to be an alumnus. The world you are entering is filled with incredible opportunities and inevitable challenges. Meet both with courage. Use knowledge, values, and experiences you have gained here to make a meaningful difference. Be resilient, be compassionate, be innovative, and never stop learning and never lose your curiosity. As we begin this next chapter, we wish you every success, every happiness, and every blessing. And remember this, as Mr. Lewin said, you will always have a home at St. Paul's. So on behalf of the more than 10,000 alumni and the St. Paul's High School Alumni Association, congratulations on this remarkable achievement. May God bless you, may He guide your journey, and may He grant you the courage to live lives of purpose and service. We look forward to seeing you on the highways ahead. Thank you, and Godspeed.
Thank you, Mr. Van de Mosler. Before we conclude, let us acknowledge some members of our community who are leaving us at the conclusion of this school year. Ms. Jennifer Walker, I'd like to extend our gratitude to Ms. Walker, who is moving after 5 years of teaching here at St. Paul's. Ms. Walker brought dedication and care in her work in both English classes as well as her work in drama. Her passion in English language was clear, and her genuine desire to connect with students was ever present. She also made long-lasting contributions to St. Paul's Dramatic Society, working behind the scenes to ensure student actors looked their best. With countless rehearsals, her creativity and quiet dedication enriched the drama program and student life. It's important to note that she was pivotal in introducing our drama course as an elective for our grade 9s. We thank Ms. Walker for her service and wish her all the best in her future teaching endeavors, and she will be missed. Today, we also offer a heartfelt thanks and best wishes to Mr. Raymond Como as he moves on to provide leadership at Gonzaga Middle School after 34 years of teaching here at St. Paul's. Mr. Como has been a joyful, faith-filled presence in our community. He is a French teacher extraordinaire. He has provided guidance in the form of counseling for years. Additionally, he contributed countless hours to our Dramatic Society and provided Ignatian leadership for not only our students, but also our staff alike. In whatever he does, Mr. Como brought our school life and formed meaningful connections with our students. His warmth, wit, and love for learning made him a beloved figure in and out of the classroom. We're grateful for his years of service, his faith, creativity, and his care that he left a meaningful mark here on our community. He will be missed, and we wish him all the very best in his new role at GMS. As the school year concludes and we prepare to send off the class of 2026, I've been reflecting on how we've experienced this together, the milestones, unexpected moments, and the growth that has quietly taken place along the way. A school year is never just a collection of accomplishments. It's made up of the ordinary and the extraordinary moments that shape who we are becoming. At St. Paul's, we often speak about formation, the slow, steady shaping of our hearts and minds. It rarely flows a straight path. It happens in the routines of daily life, in relationships that challenge and support us, and in the moments that stretch our capacity to lead, serve, and trust. I've seen the same kind of openness unfold here in our graduating students, in retreat reflections, Kairos moments, in students stepping up to lead their teams, perform on stage, serve the community, or simply accompany a classmate who needs a friend. Formation happens there too. And through it all, we are reminded that we do not walk alone. The presence of God is not limited to the dramatics of the obvious. God is with us in the slow-working moments of our day, and all the detours, laughters, challenges, and the quiet grace of the day. To the class of 2026, thank you for the witness of your presence, your leadership, and your growth. As you take your next steps, I hope you carry more than just memories. Carry the awareness that your journey is sacred. Trust that God is walking with you there still. And wherever life takes you, know that the lessons, friendships, experiences from your time here will stay with you. And so will our pride in you. Congratulations, and may God bless each step ahead. Before I call up the valedictorian to conclude the ceremony, I have a few acknowledgements. Thank you to our guests, presenters, and photographers. Thank you to Dante Cameron Thibodeau, class of 23, and his crew for setting up the staging and the lighting and coordinating AV throughout the ceremony. Thank you to all of the Parent Guild Hospitality Committee, especially Christina Swindels-Nader, Abby Marumba Kawadza, and Johanna Grant for coordinating the reception that will follow this ceremony. Special thanks to Ms. Nadia Audino for her tireless efforts in bringing today's convocation ceremony to life. Her professionalism and grace ensured that every detail ran smoothly from start to finish. And thanks as well to Mrs. Julie Patterson and Mrs. Thea Bataller for their invaluable support in preparing for today. Once the valedictory speech is concluded, please remain in your places until the graduates, presenters, and faculty have processed out of the hall. After that procession, the reception will be in the CAS gym. Guests that are seated in the stands should exit through the front doors of the multiplex and enter the Angus Reid wing. Guests that are seated on the lower level should proceed through the tunnel into the main school building. Graduates are reminded to pick up their graduation packages that will be in the cafeteria before going up to the reception. Graduates may return gowns and V-stoles in the cafeteria until 3 p.m. today, or they may return them to the school office Thursday, July 2nd between 8 a.m. and noon. This is a message for moms and dads because the graduates might forget, so just we got to get those gowns and V-stoles back. Finally, The valedictorian address. Finally, the last word goes to the class valedictorian. The valedictorian is elected by his classmates to speak on their behalf. I now call upon Max Scholz-Pozios to give the address.
Good afternoon, families, friends, teachers, staff, and the graduating class of 2026. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude for being chosen as valedictorian. I'm extremely honored to represent our class and humbled to be nominated by my peers. I would like to thank all of the people who have made this journey possible. To the teachers for their patience and understanding, the administrative staff for keeping the school running smoothly, our families for supporting us every step of the way, and Hari Storzik for his undying commitment to the Maroon and White Society. Without the care and guidance of St. Paul's and our loved ones, none of us would be here today. To encapsulate the St. Paul's High School experience in a short speech is extremely difficult. Throughout our time here at St. Paul's, we have been pushed academically, tested through athletics, and called to serve the community. But, most importantly, this school has challenged us to discern who we are as individuals. For many, senior year has been filled with tough decisions. Worries about the future, university choices, and countless career paths have weighed on the minds of the student body. Although it may feel like we are all going our own separate ways, I want to remind you of the home that we share in these halls. St. Paul's lived up to its expectations. It was not easy. We adjusted to a rigorous academic schedule, a strict disciplinary system, and many early morning masses. On top of that, there was the piercing sound of Miss Trimble's voice at 8:30 in the morning in English class, struggling to suppress our laughs in art class as Stern made faces, and fighting to stay awake during Mr. Costa's boring lectures. Despite all the hardships we endured over the past 4 years, one thing remained constant. Mr. Burton still carves out extra time after school for Ash. Although I would love to entertain you all with anecdotes for the next 10 minutes, I was told that I have to impart a message. So, here it is. When reflecting on the past 4 years, 2 words come to mind: identity and community. Although these 2 ideas can contradict one another, at St. Paul's, they work in beautiful harmony. Let me say a bit about each in turn. First, we learned here that our identity is less about perfection and stacking accomplishments, and rather, more about self-discovery. Experiencing a St. Paul's education invites deep reflection, regardless of one's personal beliefs. St. Paul's challenges us all to find meaning in our own lives, a deeper call than simply memorizing words on a page in class. This school has compelled our graduating class to strive towards something greater, something beyond ourselves. We have been encouraged to find our passion within these walls and not base our identity on achievement, but on our openness to growth and progress towards something meaningful. As a student who places a heavy emphasis on grades, I've experienced many moments of doubt, uncertainty, and worry when it comes to academic success. Constantly stressing over the next assignment, quiz, or test can be mentally taxing and ultimately unfulfilling. So, with the help of teachers like Dr. Puchniak and Dr. Stadnik who seek truth, and having caring teachers that actually connect with students like Mr. Kerr, St. Paul's allows all students to explore their own unique identities. Rather than scaring us through intense marking like Mr. Friesen, we have been encouraged to discover what actually drives us. Especially in grades 11 and 12, this school has allowed us to explore our own interests and find out what makes us each individually unique. We are all moving at our own pace towards adulthood, and St. Paul's has reminded us that it is okay to pause, think, reflect, and then move forward. The process of figuring out who you are is a long one, but our time here at St. Paul's sure has paved the road ahead. Secondly, The community at St. Paul's is one like no other. No matter how alone or lost you feel as you move on from the comfort of high school, know that you always have a home here. You truly belong. Back in grade 9, the tone for the graduating class of 2026 was set. During TFR, the grade 12 leaders used the acronym BUFF, or Brothers United in Friendship Forever. Although back then the saying seemed kind of cliche, the words hold true to this very day. At St. Paul's, friendship is more than a matter of circumstance. Lifelong friendships are fostered. We grew together, struggled, and emerged as graduates, getting to know each other as whole persons along the way. Despite our imminent departure, we will always be one unified brotherhood here at St. Paul's High School. I want you all to remember the late nights spent studying on calls with friends, laughs in the cafeteria, and triumphs on the football field. Remember how nervous you were entering this school, the highs and the lows of the experience, and the fulfillment that you feel right at this moment. Embrace what it means to call St. Paul's your home. Cherish the meaningful conversations, appreciate the small moments of empathy, and be grateful to be able to call the guy next to you a lifelong friend. As you venture out into the world and carve your own path, remember the passion we have cultivated together at this school. As life becomes busier, never forget who you are and the community that you are a part of. Pursue your dreams, be grounded in your identity, and remain unwavering in your conviction. Keep fighting for the life that you are called to live. Or, in the wise words of Mr. Burton, love your future self. Class of 2026, we are graduating in the 100th school year of St. Paul's High School history. Graduates, I now invite you all to please stand, turn your tassels, and join me in the celebratory cap toss. On 1, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, and congratulations.